The markets are in turmoil, and the wars aren't making it any easier for us traders. Gaza war, now Iranian war on top of it, Ukrainian war that seems to continue, riots everywhere. I mean, the world is standing on its head. So, what do you do as a trader? How do you navigate those uncertain times? Can you still have profitable trades? Or what is really going on? Hi, this is Load with Black Bear Dog Trading. Welcome. And in today's video, I'm going to address just this particular topic. What do you do? How do you trade? What currency pairs should you trade when the market is basically very, very uncertain, as we are the times we are in right now? In fact, let me show you how serious this is. Just the other day, I received this email from my broker, which it clearly says that geopolitical uncertainty has surged after Israel launched the strike on Iranian territory. So, that's saying that the sharp escalation in the Middle East creates a lot of tension, obviously, and that the Forex markets are responding swiftly by trading safe haven currencies, which are now gaining ground as traders move to reduce risk exposure. And then my broker tells me what the safe haven currencies are: US dollar, Japanese yen, and Swiss franc. So then it continues to talk a little further that I should pay to, excessive volatility, and it even gives me a few statements here on what I can do to prepare myself. For example, checking my funds, ensure that I have enough funds in my account to meet minimum requirements. Any open positions, keep an eye on them. Again, make sure that I don't get margin calls and, close any if I need to. And of course, use risk management tools like stop loss limit orders and so forth. So clearly, if the broker is sending out this type of email, there is reasons to be concerned. So then, trading safe haven currency pairs, should you really trade them? Do they really make that much of a difference? There's a dog barking outside. Sorry about that. Yeah, they do. Take a look at the British pound USD, and this is what we got today. I mean, there was a nice little section. Let me draw a little bit of this right here. There was a nice little section right here. I mean, wasn't all that crazy, but it was a little bit. After that, look what we got. It's nuts, and it goes from really vroom to then a little bit down to all of a sudden again another. Look at this one right here. I mean, yeah, it's really volatile, and it is literally trader beware. So let's check then the alternatives, what my broker recommends, which they call safe haven currency pairs. Do they really make such a difference? Well, I do have the Euro Swiss on here, Swiss being one of the safe havens. So let's look at this, and sure enough, my goodness, this is a massive difference. This is a relaxed chart all the way up to here. Then we are enjoying a little bit of a flat market, and as of today with the spike wasn't as bad, and it continued nicely upward. So this is very tradable. Again, safe haven currency pair. Look out, pay attention to it. Let's check another one, for example. Excuse me. The yen is also considered a safe haven. So we'll take the USD JPY, Japanese yen. And again, we have a similar effect over here. This is highly tradable. I mean, look at this. All the way nice and smooth. Then we had a little bit of a retracement happening right there. It wasn't much. It hit very quickly, actually, a ceiling right around here. And then from there, it continued steadily again with a little bit of a ceiling again. The spike isn't even there. That was apparent in all other currencies today. And from there, it continued nice and neat. Can you trade this? Of course you can. This is a lot easier to trade and operates a lot smoother than, again, let's go back, euro. Look at the spike that we had today. Earlier in the day, look at this. And then from there, it literally went a little bit nuts for a while. Look, it went up, rapid down, up, down, and then boom. So this is, we had a little bit of a good run here, but other than that, this is a lot more turmoil happening. There's a lot more volatility happening there. Again, let's go back to the Euro Swiss as an example versus the Euro USD. And look how much smoother this one is. Obviously a lot easier to trade. Let's try another currency pair, British Pound USD. This is really, the British Pound is well known for having a higher volatility to begin with, but look at this. I keep having a throat in my, a frog in my throat. Sorry about that. Again, we'll use the US dollar and Japanese yen, and you see the difference. So yes, during volatile markets, you can trade, but you need to go to different currency pairs. And the three that I recommend are the USD JPY, US dollar Japanese yen, the Euro Swiss, and the USD Swiss also. Here, let's look at this. It's a little bit more flat. Here we had a little bit and then a flat, but we don't have these crazy spikes that that were so evident this morning, especially with other currency pairs. So personally, those are the three safe haven currency pairs that I look at when the markets are very volatile like they are right now, when they are very uncertain. Hope this gave you some insight on what options you have available to you. One thing you definitely should not do is panic and just start randomly closing open orders because you're in a losing trade, or start really going frantic and opening up because you want to take advantage of big spikes. That's probably the worst move you could possibly ever make. Just relax, take it easy, and look for safe haven currency pairs. And if push comes to shove, you can always go to the internet. Let me load it up right here for you and move it right here. Here we go. I'll open up the whole thing so we can see better. And if you just type in safe haven, if I knew how to type at least, safe haven currency pairs, and it will tell you exactly which ones you should pick from. So it's not so difficult to find, and it'll give you, here you go, that's here we are, there, safe haven currency pair. How does it work? This is by Investopedia, which is a very reliable, very trusted site, and it tells you exactly right there what you have with safe haven currency pairs. US dollars, again, just like what my broker said, US dollar, Swiss franc, Japanese yen, and here you go, understanding them, how to trade them. It's worth reading this. It's not that long an article, and you learn a little bit as well. So this is it for today. Don't need to be going on about this. I hope it was insightful for you. You can trade during volatile markets. Just pay attention, make sure you have stop losses, use limit orders if you have to. It's okay if you trade less. More isn't always better, certainly not when it comes to trading. All right, again, that's it for today. Hope it helped. Take care, and as always, God bless.